Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sema. I'm a registered counselor, a relationship coach, and an inner child coach. And today I want to ask you a question. Do you keep attracting guys who might be giving you mixed signals? If you do, you need to do this, which I'm going to talk first about why they might be giving you mixed signals and how to solve it and what you need to do to solve this issue. So let's get started. If you're attracting guys who might be amazing when you go on a date with them, and then through the messages, you feel like there's a disconnect. It's like a different person. You don't understand. He was so nice, loving, caring during the date. But then you went home and the messages, the messages you received from him weren't so great. So basically, that's what we call mixed signals, like it's cold and hot behaviors. And as a therapist myself, there's understanding and meanings to why he might be doing this. So let's use an example. Let's say you went on a date with this amazing guy who paid, for the dinner, brought you flowers, for example, and then you went home and he didn't ask you for a second date. The messages decreased and he wasn't like the guy you met on the date. And you wonder, what's going on? Why is he giving me mixed signals? Here's why. Feel free to write this down. Because he has what we call fear. And you may wonder right now, what do you mean, someone, by fear? So let's touch base on different type of fears that he might have. So the first fear that he might have is the fear of not being good enough for you. Let's say you're a successful woman who has her own business or working in a stable job, and you're very successful in many areas of your life and you're ready to find the one. And maybe he doesn't feel good enough. Maybe he has the fear of not being good enough or living up to your lifestyle, your standards, your boundaries. So he might be struggling with living up to your standards, basically. And that happens on a subconscious level. Doesn't mean he is not good enough, but he might be struggling with past traumas, childhood traumas, which made him feel like he's not good enough, he's not worthy enough of your connection. And the second fear that I want to talk about is that he might be fearing commitment. So he has a fear of commitment and he wants to keep things casual, but he doesn't know what to say to you and how to approach you regarding this. So instead, he lets his behaviors to communicate the message he's trying to communicate. So he has the fear of commitment. So he is scared of being in a relationship. He's worried about being in a relationship. And basically, he's not ready for a commitment and he's just exploring his options. And of course, we can't make someone who is not ready. So we can't force a guy to be ready. And no matter how much you want to try to fix him or save him or solve the issue, you need to take a step back from your masculine and connect more to yourself and know that I'm not going to be able to change him. I'm not going to be able to show him that he can be in a committed relationship with me, because that needs to come from within. And the third fear that I want to talk about today is actually comes down to intimacy and being close to someone, and that stems from his attachment style. So if he has an avoidant attachment style, you may notice, he's so nice, he's so great, you went on a date with him, everything is amazing, and then you went home and, he's becoming avoidance. And that's because of his attachment style and the way he was brought up, and, and whether there were unmet needs in childhood, which made him become avoidance. And it's really important not to run into the expert place where you want to analyze him or try to save him again, because he needs to get the help he needs regarding his attachment style. It's basically not your responsibility. And also there's the fourth fear of being the fourth fear, which can be including, he feels that you're not a good match, but he's worried about hurting your feelings. So he has the fear of not wanting to hurt your feeling or your feelings, and instead he gives you mixed signals in the hope of you understanding this, because he can't express himself. So he has the fear of communication and the fear of not being not wanting to hurt you. And a lot of guys do this. So they give you mixed signals because they don't want to hurt you. They want you to understand, they don't find you as a good match. And of course, then or they're not entirely sure about you. Also, that can happen because they're not entirely sure about you, so they give you mixed signals. But when you go on a date, he's amazing, then you go home, the messages are not matching up, and that means two reasons. One of them, he doesn't want to hurt you, and also the same fear of not entirely sure about you. So instead of communicating, he will send mixed signals. And what you need to do about the fears, about him giving you mixed signals, here's what you need to do, ladies. Sit him down, sit with him, have a coffee if you need to, have a drink, and say, hey, listen, I'm noticing that you have been giving me mixed signals, and I just want to understand where you're at and how do you feel about this relationship, because I'm not wasting my time. If you're ready to pursue this relationship, we can pursue it together. But if you keep giving me mixed signals, I'm going to have to leave. And just sit back and listen to what he has to say. And after that, make a decision based on your standards, boundaries, and self-worth. And if you need more support, follow me on Instagram. Join my free masterclass this week as well about emotionally unavailable partners. And if you need private coaching, also send me an email. Share this video with your friends and like it, so YouTube knows that I'm doing a great job giving you all the advice that you need about relationships, and also about inner child, which is in my other videos. So if you're ready to learn more, check out my other videos as well. But like it, share it, comment below for any questions, and email me for private coaching. Take care, and thank you so much for watching.